to the Word of God. As you are turning, there are a few announcements that I just want to make. The December calendars are outside on the side table there. Please make sure you get one. With it being December, and then also with me being away, there's a few things that I want to announce and just share with you guys. We don't usually do it this way, but I just want to make sure that you hear everything before I'm gone. First of all, we are going to have a little bit of a change in our schedule because of the way all the holidays fall. So on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is a Saturday this year. So Christmas Eve, we are going to have our first ever Christmas Eve service. We're going to have Christmas Eve service, but we're going to change the time so that it fits most people's schedule. We are going to meet here at 11 o'clock Saturday morning, Christmas Eve, to have Christmas Eve service. It's going to be about an hour-long service. We're going to have a short time of worship, time of prayer, and then we're going to finish up our December series, which our December series is we're focusing on basically the Advent candles. You know the Advent candles, those of you that are aware of them, there are these 4 candles of joy and hope and love and peace that all lead us to the birth of Christ. And so over these next few weeks, we're going to have Joanne and Jonathan and David Mengi are going to be sharing from those, and then I will be back in time for Christmas Eve to put all of that together at 11 o'clock Christmas Eve. Now, for those that are used to, over these last few years, we have been doing Christmas Eve service with Grace Alliance on the 23rd. We're not going to be taking a part in leading the service, but you are welcome and invited to join that service. So if that is better for your family schedule, Pastor Mike and I have been talking about it. With me being away, it just didn't work for us to take part there. So you're welcome to join right here at Grace on December 23rd for that evening service, as they do every year. So then, if Christmas Eve is on a Saturday, so is New Year's Eve. So this year for New Year's Eve service, rather than us trying to put something together, Joanne and Tom lead every Thursday night a service at Beverly Presbyterian Church. Many of you go to that, many of you tune in and watch that, and they also do a New Year's Eve service every year. And so we are going to join with Beverly Presbyterian Church for New Year's Eve service. All of that information is on the calendar. You've already gotten one email about it. You will get more. If you plan on coming, it is a service and then a meal afterwards or food afterwards. Just see Tom and Joanne to let them know. So we will not be here because we'll all be together there in Beverly with Tom and Joanne and their Thursday night Friday family. So keep an eye on that. The other thing is next Sunday night, so a week from tomorrow, December 4th, in Burlington City is the Burlington House Tour. It's a big deal every year. They make a big deal about it. This year, we're going to kind of do a little something along with it. So Melissa and a few other people have started working on, we're going to do an outreach at our building, in the outside of our building, because you can't go in without an occupancy permit. But we're going to do some things outside, serving popcorn, hot chocolate, giving away hats and gloves and things like that. Some Christmas caroling, just being there as people are walking around town, being able to be there to be a witness, to be able to reach out, and also just to let people know there is something going on in this building that has been slowly having construction go on over the last few years. So if you have any questions about being involved with that or just coming to that, just see Melissa. There will be more emails coming out and more things on Facebook. So keep an eye on all of that. I think that's everything I need to make sure that I tell you about. I could have done it quickly and just said it this way. Get a calendar. Get a calendar, take one with you tonight, and if you have any questions, I won't be here, so text somebody else. If you have any questions, see Joanne or Melissa or Amanda, and they'll be able to point you in the right direction.